Oh, it's actually the 603 show. Should have renamed that. Oh, good evening, viewers. Good evening. It's the 605 with me, Harry Humso, bringing you enlightenment, encouragement, and the word of the day is treasure. Who's got more treasure? Hold on, time out. There we go. Okay. Got out of the teleprompter, I cannot say. When nobody's on the airways, it's time for me to come in. I like to fill in. Another okay day. I thought I had a better day. And on the paper, it looked good. The blow molds are nice, but they're as big as a house. So shipping is going to have to go to FedEx. And 2 people are lurking. According to my one dropped out. So 1 person's lurking, and it may be me. So nobody's in here. That quick, everybody stayed up all night for the Copper Treasure Show, and still probably pretty hungover. I don't. That show only went like an hour or so. This could be the shortest live of all time, too. So, I will wait for the first question of the night patiently. If you didn't notice, something's different back here, too. It's clean. Maybe somebody is on here. It's got all my viewers, all 10 of you. Where's all the stoners? Calling all stoners. I'm here. I'm here to enlighten you. Ask a question and I can help you. Except on hooking up electricity. I'm not going to help you there. You'll burn your house down. What's the word of the day? Oh, Etsy. Oh, shoot. I'm getting people in there, leaving as quickly as they come in. They see nobody's in here. So that's okay. I've had worse nights. One time I had 4 people in here. Now there's officially the 607 show. We're adding 2 extra minutes here, so hold on. The Youth Liberation Front, Black Lives Matter. Look, reading some news articles here. We got Alexis has got a live going on. Tim, I missed your live. Sorry about that. First answer of the night. Time out. Let me click in here, and it is Mark 63. Weird watching the Indy 500 with no fans. Dover was that way yesterday. I guess Indians, the Formula Ones. And Dover has nobody there. But they're actually showing you that they probably don't need fans in those stands anymore because you're paying for sports. And a lot of people don't even understand it, but go look at your cable bill. And there's a sports tax right in there. So you're paying for these. Baseball, I don't watch anymore. Football, and basketball. Done with it. I don't care what they do. Can't afford it. Well, hockey, I can't afford to go there either, but they've outpriced me, so I stay away. As the Indianapolis, how many hours is that, Ray? It's 500 laps or 500 miles, so I'm sure it takes them a few hours. Yeah, I'd rather watch somebody pick up an old bicycle with a fishing magnet than I'd watch sports anymore. I used to kill. I used to get so pissed when the Philadelphia Eagles would lose. I chased my kids out of the basement. But then now they're whining too much for me. I don't care. If they want to whine so much and they're such great people for the community, then give 95% of your pay to the community that you love so much. And we'll find out how many of them love the community that they don't give two shits about. I would rather watch guys dig beer cans out of the ground and jump around when they find old bottles and beer cans, which I would personally do too. Or when I grab a case of Hot Wheels, I start shaking with excitement. I'm going over to them, and if they don't see me shaking, they're not paying attention because I'm going over there. How much you want for this? I really have. And then get them home, and you start looking at them and think, Jesus, man, killer deal I just made. I've had a lot of them. So. They'll never get me back in those stands again. I'll never go back. And the last time these guys they act in the way they are, and I'll never go back. I could care less. I don't pay for their even all the entertainers. I don't go. As soon as my contract is over for TV, I'm dumping it. I'm done with it. What's up, my man, Blue Harvest? No toys today. Teacups. Ting ting. And Christmas blow molds. I'm on a toy funk right now. I haven't picked up anything. I know if you'll be the first. Well, I did. I picked up a case of Matchbox Hot Wheels like a month ago, and I got all my money right back. The Matchbox, I had them all. I have a buddy that collects them, so he paid for my Hot Wheels. So I got to keep what I wanted, and he paid the price for the rest of them. And he was happy, and I was happy, and so he even got an old gray wheel out of the deal. So that's how that one went. That was an old 60s. When did they start putting black wheels on Matchbox? Any John Madden games? No. You talking about like video? No John Madden footballs. I didn't think they sold. I always thought that the sports games didn't sell good. I just have internet TV now. Yeah, I don't even want it. I watch survival shows and people that hunt for treasure shows. Maine cabin builder, stuff like that. I don't mess with the. Oh yeah, John Madden games. Really, I sold all the video games out a few months back. I've sold hundreds of them. Game console, Segas, and Nintendos, and Nintendo 2s. I've sold all that stuff. I always just bundle it together and unload it. Dolphin fan since '84. Dan Marino. You're Britain. Now I like what you call football. We call soccer because my daughter picked it up and I love it. Want all the original Madden games. When did he start putting out? Well, those were probably, who was on the first Madden cover? Was it like Marino or something? I remember when he would do the all Madden teams. That's when I used to watch football. Used to love it. I know that there was a curse if you was on that box, you would have a shitty season. That's what they'd always say, the Madden curse. Madden himself was on the very first one. How about that? Yeah, I've sold. I didn't have the original. I had a lot in the '90s. I had the one with the Eagles quarterback on it with McNabb. I had all that stuff. And then EA Sports. I don't know who put out Madden. EA Sports, Sega Genesis. I had all those. Sega Genesis, Sega. I had a couple different ones. One time went to a yard sale and got a whole bag, trash bag, full of Sega, $10. There were games and games and games, and I sold them all. Tons of it. That was a few years back before I was doing this. Old plastic toy soldiers I have been looking for. Old Airfax sets are hot these days. Dude, I had a lot of Army, man. I bought a ton of this crap. These are the lead ones. I bought a whole box load of this and made a video. These are Barkley, and I think they're called Manoi or something. And then it's something. If you chewed on them when you was a kid and it made your teeth hard. I got a whole shelf full of this upstairs. Then I had like the blue and gray. Yeah, that's it. The blue and gray. I had the Alamo set. Remember, Marks put them out. We used to have these little guys too. The whole damn German army on a dirt board one time. I collect them a bit. These guys here, you like? I got like 200 of these. He's not in bad shape. I guess these were the Brits. I don't think these were Doughboys. I'm not sure though. I'm not betting. There's several. Matter of fact, these are probably Brits. There's a grenade guy. A whole box one time I brought home to sell them, and they ended up in my showcase. So that's when I really knew I had a sickness of collecting all the toys. Lobster, congratulations on the milestone. You do get a chance to do some of your sale things and stuff. I think you'll take off even more because you're crazy in a good way. So that's always good. This is definitely a Doughboy. And I don't know who's the different ones. He is really solid. He may be older. These guys are kind of like hollowish. See, they're probably all remakes. They cheated me. No, I don't think they're remakes. I've seen a lot of them. I have a bunch of the 6-inch Mark soldiers in nice shape. These guys, I had those. I had Germans and Japanese and Americans. I remember those too. Germans were gray. Japanese, they made like a yellowish, and Americans were green. Didn't have anything but the figures. I remember those. Marks made a lot of toys. Had the Johnny West crap, the gold and silver knight. I sold all the Mark stuff. Johnny West, the Indian dude, Geronimo. They made Custard. They made a bunch of that crap, man. 6-inch monsters are very high. Aurora monsters were a knockout too. When I first started eBay, well, as a kid, I built them all. I was getting ready to throw them out, and then I seen Antique, one of the shows, somebody had them and was talking about, it might have been even when the internet opened, and I first got it. Somebody was talking about Aurora monster models. I found out these are one. I sold them on eBay. The Wolfman, Dr. Jekyll, Salem Witch, had them all. Creature of the Black Lagoon, the Mummy, Frankenstein. They made a bunch of them. Then they remade them. They made them in the 60s. They remade them with the glow in the head, glow in the dark parts, and those are the ones I had from the early 70s. Because you put them in your room, you'd see like the hands and the head glowing. Researching for a video about box art, like the Airflex. I don't know what's the Airflex though. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a rifle? Or some kind of army man? Not sure. I had the Phantom and the Hunchback. I had the Hunchback. Did not have the Phantom of the Opera, and I didn't have King Kong. Godzilla. Godzilla was big. Godzilla's still big. Any Godzilla figures are to get. I don't see that. I had a couple newish ones, but Godzilla, the new Godzilla is not Godzilla. Godzilla has to be the one that the dude's in the suit and makes that noise. That noise is stinking everything to do with them movies. British made soldiers, Airflex. Airflex. I like Night set right now. I want to say I got to get the right box. They're Britons. They're Knights. It's got the castle. Everything's in a box. I paid $3 at a yard sale, and I think I can get some fair money for them, more than $3 anyway. They've been sitting in the vault for years because I've never even tried to sell them yet, but that's coming down the road. Airflex are British soldiers. Man, I had so many toy soldiers, tanks, and the Germans. I had a lot of Civil War guys. I liked the Napoleon era stuff because they had great stuff. Napoleon era stuff is like some of the favorite. They're very colorful, and the British and the French and the Germans, or the they didn't even call them Germans, and they called them something else, but they were cool stuff. They did all the World War II vehicles and planes, plus things like Star Wars and Space 1999. How are they this big? If they're this big, wait a second, I'll show you about 50 of them. Oh, don't. So many memories of Woolies. Woolworths sold Airflex back in the day. Are they this big, and are they plastic? They made like German tanks and all World War II stuff and all that crap. I may have it, believe it or not. Oh, don't. I might have it right now in the vault where I can get to in a 2 and 2, if that's what you're talking about, because I've got a bunch of it. That was a huge thing to me at one time. Was playing, my youth was playing in the sand with these stinking 1 second, 1 and 1. We'll see if I have what you're talking about. I think I've got what you're talking about, and I might not. These might be a roar too. But here they are. Made in Austria. Here's one of them. Is this what you're talking about? That's a little Panzer, something like that. Here's another one. Are these it? I painted a bunch. I've got tigers. Here's another one. I got tons of this stuff. My brother was even asking about them the other day. That one's destroyed. This one's a little beat up, but I can find the parts. Are they it? Could these be it? Look, here's ones that were painted, because I used to have them set up out on a. We always got the decals because we would get the other. This is the Panzer VI made in Austria DBGM. Ring a bell, fellas. Does it ring a bell? No, but wow, I want those. Something else he won't sell me. About Rocco, made in Australia. Look, here's Mark's stuff here. There was Knights, a Knight set. There's Fort Apache. That could probably go. He's had better days. Look, these just keep coming out. Look, this one's okay. Look at them. They're dusty. Look at that baby. This is somebody else's. This does not have a name on the bottom. Me and my brother lived for this crap when we were kids. There's a Sheridan tank. Yep, Sheridan M. Look, it's even got its little hood still. That's a beauty. I'm gonna have to. I got boxes of this crap. Look, the guns are still there. That's Aurora. So there's Aurora too. This even had bullet holes in there, and I'm not sure if me and my brother heated a toothpick and put the bullet holes in there, because we used to set this crap up all the time. Lots of Tigers. Yeah, DMGM. Hold on. Austria, DBGM. Dude, I had so much of the, I guess that's, what scale is that, 172 or something? Let's see what people are saying. Woolworths sold Rocco too. We used to go down to the hobby shops and get them. I'm not sure. Me and my parents would go out of the way. So we had these. I remember, I wish I had a few of the things. Airflex was bigger. Love those. What year are they? I'm going to say they're early 70s. They got to be. I know it. They're 71, 72. I'm 9, 10 years old. Here's one. Look at this one. This is a Chieftain. The Chieftain. So they tons of tanks in here, man. Tons. This is a Patton. I got to find the nozzle to it. That's an M60. That's a Patton. A lot of these parts are in here. Now, this was a model that was built. I don't know who made it, but it's still got the tracks and glue marks. No Airflex. This is, again, hold on. What's this one? No, they're all the D. There's bits and parts in here to a lot of these tanks. Look, there's another one. This is a little German with a machine gun. The Panzer IV. Panzer IV. So I do have. Yeah, they got to be. When I messed with these tanks, it's when I was like 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think my brother was playing with them in high school. He won't admit it, but he was setting them up and taking Polaroids of them. He was still into that crap. There's even real bullets in there. So pieces of walls. Looking on eBay now. Wow. Learn something new every day. 72, 73. Yep. They got to be. I'm thinking second grade, third grade. I used to get the packs of the men, and they came, you twisted them and they came off of the piece of plastic they were caught on. We would paint them up. Now, there's got to be some in here. We would paint them. We would do all kinds of crap to them. Blow them up. This, as a matter of fact, here's Mark's Viking, Knights and Viking Castle piece. All this crap is in here, man. Half tracks. And there's 3 boxes of these. 3 boxes. So here's some more of that. I'm trying to find one soldier. Yeah, here's the soldiers we would paint. The soldiers are about that size. Little guys. We always called them little men. Matter of fact, look. French cavalry. Napoleon Wars. We had all the Arabs and all that stuff too. So there was some cool crap back in the day. Here you go. Look, Marks. This is Marks. The Knights and Vikings right there. Fort Apache had all this stuff. It still have it, but it's just, it needs to be looked at. It needs to be put back together, rummaged through, and fixed. If that's possible for a lot of them, which a lot of them are easy fixes. But there it is. I didn't have the Airflex stuff. they would go around 15 to 20 new in the box on eBay. So this would definitely be if somebody's doing like a diorama in their room and they want to paint this crap up, I've got the right stuff because they can do their battle scene. This stuff's all been battle tested. It's got its nicks and pangs. These were all played with, but are still in mighty fine shape. These were ones we painted because we camouflaged some of them. We had a guy that had this size up in his, and he showed us how to paint them and stuff. We take them to him, and do a little camouflage, give you ideas on how to set this crap up. But I bet you there's 60 of these up in the vault, and they're still, like I said, they're battle tested, so they're ready to go. I'm still not. I'll have to look what that Mark. Look what that or that's vintage. Blue Harvest is the Airfix. Airfix. So they were a little bigger. So you're saying they were, I don't know what scale they would have been, but they're definitely a bigger thing. This stuff, I bet you could sell for the pieces. This is old metal. We had a whole set of this. These are the Mark sets. This can go in the trash now because you can see we probably would board chew the tail on one hook, just the tail going on this guy. That was for the Apache. You had the guys inside that little plastic fort you set up. We had the little plastic can, all that crap. So I do have some old toys. So it's amazing the things I picked up over the year. I do have a lot of toys. You talk about slot cars. I got the Jackie Stewart track. I got an original slot car track with the Aurora with the steering wheel instead of the grill. I got all this crap, man. There's just so much I have. And Star Wars is stuff that I picked up as an adult because I did not play with Star Wars. So HO scale tanks a lot. Yeah, they did. Trains were big when I was a kid. Now they're kind of like it's a cult more than as it was used to be. It was big in the States. I don't know if it was ever big in England, but people did die. I remember going to a guy's house where the train ran through the steps. It was the whole basement. You popped up in spots in the basement, and he could run several trains at the same time. This thing was massive. But when he passed away, his son got it, and he never set them back up again. Hornby here. Hornby, massive, exactly. So, what else you like over there, Blue Harvest? What are you after? You like the Star Wars, I know that. One day, come on your catcher show. We gotta, if we can, if you can understand me, and I can understand you. If you had a room full of the Brits when you're talking, oh my God, I don't know if I'd have to keep on saying what, like Canadian, hey. Fairs full of trains, yeah. You like all Valley stores. That's probably what I like the most. I don't know. I like so much crap. I'm sick. I'm a sick collector, so I can't. I'm sick. That's why I say the eclectic collector. Just don't collect one thing. But toys have always been big, and then I get a beer can, then I start saying these things are cool. It started where I was going to sell G.I. Joes at a toy show. I show up and I end up coming out of there with this right here. I bought that. So that was it. I didn't sell the G.I. Joes. Then I go and say, I'm going to sell my Hot Wheels. I come back out with the Dune buggy. Red there's something up here that makes me collect. My wife doesn't understand it, but it happens. And what's up, Scott? How you doing? We have John, who's from Florida, and the Mark from North Carolina. Yeah, sometimes toys, man, I can keep bringing them out. I got so much. I just sold those toy shop ones today. Put them on. Well, the offer was last night, and I sold of Etsy. I'm on there. I sold a teacup on Etsy for $109. A stinking teacup that I paid $4 for. Bang, bang. That's why I went to Pennsylvania to pick up these ones. You mess with them, any Scott? Those Scotty, the teacups. He has a nice shop up in Canada. Old Aurora model kits are worth a lot. P-51 Mustangs, complete mint in the box. You know what? I was in this basement, and there was water this thick and white mold everywhere, and I didn't give a shit. It's one of the clean out ones. And I started opening them drawers, and those models were in there, the boxes and stuff. But if I'm correct, they were not in the boxes. Just the boxes were all moldy and stuff. That would have been a big score. I don't find that stuff ever. I find it built, but I don't find it in box, not built. We went to one clean out, and the whole room was nothing but World War II plane. I brought home the Super Fortress, the B-29, 3 foot long, 3 foot. B-17s, B-24s, British planes, Japanese stuff, all of it. I had it all, like 30 planes. I sold them all. They were all built, but I couldn't throw them away. They were built good. I had a Nazi ship that was this big. This dude could build models. It was beautiful stuff. We couldn't throw it away, so I brought it all home. I got a lot of G.I. Joes. Kenner, I got the 12-inch, and I got the 2 3/4 from Clean Outs, but haven't put them out in storage. You got to put them up, man. G.I. Joes I collected for a couple of years. I was buying them, thinking that they were going to do well, and they did. I went to a G.I. Joe convention. From the Americans had the scar on the face, and your guys were the action men. They didn't have the scar. That's the difference. You had a German, and G.I. Joe in the States had Japanese. I have him. I got a Russian. I had the German, which I destroyed the Germans. I got a talker, couple talkers. I got these guys here have the beards. You know, they got the full beards. They're kind of the real hair jobbers. They look like some of the YouTube guys now. So, but there's I have 3 or 4 of those. I have probably about 30 original 12-inch G.I. Joes. Margot, Evel Knievel. Sold the Evel Knievel stuff. Sold $6 Million Man. And Woman. Did they have the $6 Million Man? Remember they had Sasquatch on there a couple times, the Bigfoot. Did they make him? And if they did, he's probably desirable. We had Action Man, yep, and Action Force. Yeah, oh God, I had so much stuff. But I sold all the evil stuff's gone. The Idol, the rocket that went over Snake Canyon. I had a race car. They sold quickly, so that was nice. Not too long ago, I sold them too. They sat on that shelf right here that I finally said, I'm selling them. Maskatron, yep. And they had little sleeve things you pulled down, but all those would wear out. Those would rot. Even probably if they're sitting in a box now, you take them out, that stuff is rotten because you had their little things underneath there. I remember all that crap. Maskatron freak people out. Sold tons of He-Man stuff. I've got Kiss figures that are sitting on eBay right now. Nobody's bought yet. They might have been. I might have pulled the trigger a little bit too much on those. I thought Kiss in the box would be desirable, but these ones aren't. Like the boxes aren't mint probably, and when Kiss fans want mint, worth a fortune. Maskatron, oh yeah. One of these days I'll go and I won't expect it. And I'll go in an old house and I'll find that crap, and you'll be the first to know. Well, I'll say, hey Kelly, how you doing? Glad to see wrestling figures from the '80s do well. All that any vintage thing does well. I mean, no matter what you're grabbing, the things that plopped on me, key lime kisses. I know that face from anywhere, even when you're a little teeny icon. Hello, how are you doing? Glad to see you stop in. What was I shoot? Now I'm missing my thought because I'm just rambling on. The big things that went and went are Beanie Babies. So unless you had like probably Star Wars, we don't have 4 yard sales here, state. But you have the boot. What do you call them? The boot sales. So you have a flea market. It's the same thing as I guess everybody takes their stuff and goes to that. Or do you have Facebook Marketplace where you pick it up? Say somebody sells something in Manchester, you'll shoot over to Liverpool and pick it up and meet them at an Acme parking lot. You know, I'm sure. So car boots, that's it. Car boots. So a key lime, or do you collect toys? How about you, Kelly? I've been breaking out with toys this show at the 605 today. Gumtree. No, but seriously, all the stuff, a lot of stuff I'm picking up because of the virus has been Facebook Marketplace. I'm killing it, and I catch it early because I look at, especially at work, because I'm always, man, if I'm in the hallway and not waiting for an elevator, bam, I'm checking it out. Our cars don't have boots here in the USA. Ours wear shoes. There you go. Nope. I have some 80s action figures in a bag, but mine too lazy to research what's in. See, that 80s stuff is big though. That's what people want. Even the Power Ranger crap, I bought that at a yard sale. And I had a guy that I forget what his name is, says he wants them. I get all the info, and then he says, tell me how to ship it so he can, look, dude, pay the $2 extra for how I boxed it. And then I didn't hear from him again. So now it's going on eBay. It's got this Lizardzilla dude with it. And I guess that's the desirable one. So it's a green Lizardzilla or something. Maybe you younger guys, I don't know if anybody here watched Power Rangers, but that's what it was. Green Tigger looking thing with yellow stripes and maybe they're villains on the Ninja Turtles. That I picked a couple bundles of those up and been able to resell them every time. So because they're hot, especially if a movie comes out. Then you can just start banking, looking at your action figures and go, all right, time to put them back out there and get rid of them. So, but what is that thing? That thing's right here. It pisses me off about this because I had it set to go. Now it's going to get listed. I've given that guy a long time too. But Blue Harvest, you like these things? Anything messing with this guy's the gun. And this thing works. So that dude missed his shot. That's why I don't like to sell on the thing. This guy's got his tail too. They seen it in a chat sitting like that. And he was shitting his pants during the chat. So I get everything ready for the guy and I don't really hear from him. Then he keeps saying, Where's my stuff? Where's the dude? I told you everything you needed to know. You missed out on it. So, and I gave him a break because on eBay them things go for good money. So, car boot is your trunk. Is that what a car boot is? It's a trunk, huh? And everybody's selling out their trunks. Okay, you're on Instagram. I'll shoot you a pic of the whole lot that I have. Not huge, but maybe 15. Yeah, shoot me a picture of key lime. I might be able to help you. If I can't, there's a million people that I know that can. That tattooed toy hunter that comes in here, he knows his toys too. A friend, he does, yeah. Power Rangers were definitely. I don't think I've ever seen any Power Ranger shows. Now, those Transformers, I didn't watch that either, but when they put out the first movie, I watched it and I liked it. It was a good movie. So those things took off too. They were big anyway. That car is the one for on the Turtles line. The car I had I had two of them. I've sold those. The one they drive in. I had them, the bad guys and a motorcycle too. Yeah, shoot a picture of those, key lime, and I'll look what you had or had. Well, if you're a reseller, you should be unloading that stuff. Or you just kind of like a reseller and you like coming in the chats because we're all silly. And I'm not saying cup's empty tonight. Cup's empty. It's Sunday because it's Sunday with the 605 with Harry. So for Netflix, my friend is doing a Transformers documentary for Netflix. Really? Really? That's interesting. I'm going to watch that. I remember the cartoons. I remember my brother was dating a girl who's had small kids, and I think they were playing with Transformers and Thundercats. Thundercats was a cartoon, 80s, right? Yeah, 80s. So that's why those Japanese action figures. Not a big one, just to learn the little cast. That's me. Mine's just to. I'm the collector more than the seller. Though I sold like Etsy. First teacup went 109 big ones for a stinking teacup. Now that makes me happy. Chris, how you doing? Another one of my Canadian buddies. That dude knows how to flip some stuff. He's just a clever fella. Both of the Canadians are. So, what's the vintage Japanese figures? What is that? I'm not sure. Is that like Ultraman stuff? Is that about like that time? So, that was. Are you on Twitter? No, Twitter. No, I am not on Twitter. I am on Instagram as Jam Dad. I am Facebook only for. I don't do Facebook. I only use it as the marketplace. So if somebody requests me to follow them, I don't because I don't post on Facebook. And I only post food reviews on me being simple because I am simple. Instagram. This is what I like. YouTube. Ansley, how you doing? Good to see you. How's things going? Gina, hey, girlie, hoped to see you here. Well, she's here. It looks like a Power Ranger and human combined. Just an amazing TV show from back on the day. How about that? I'm not. I didn't vintage shows on YouTube. Really, I don't. So they were they late? Well, you guys are young, so I'm an old fella. My stuff was like. If any of that stuff from Japanese shows were Ultraman, Johnny Sacco, and the Space Giants, and you can watch all them on YouTube, and they're so bad they're good. So it's like old Godzilla movies. Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, and that. But Godzilla's biggest thing is that sound he made in my book, and he could shoot fire. Each movie, he had a brand new weapon going on. So that's who's going to win now. Who wins out of Ultraman and Godzilla? There you go. Found it. There you go. I miss you. Well, I miss you too. You're talking to Ansley. Okay. So late 60s, early 70s, Hawaii. Watched many. So you lived in Hawaii and now you're in Oklahoma. What a culture shock. Godzilla shows. I'll have to check that out. I think I know what you're talking about, actually, for some reason. I think I do. Good to see you, Harry. Everything's good. As always. You find all good stuff? Yeah, check my videos. I thought I had another bang weekend. Yesterday, a lot of audio stuff. Stereo stuff, video recorder, and like a Walkman sort of thing, and a killer piece of Pyrex, $30 piece. But when you spend $2 and you flip it for quadruple what you paid for it, it's killer to me. So, and I sold a teacup on it. I've got 2 sales on Etsy now, all teacups. So. That's what I like to see is something I paid $4 for and get $100 for. I missed yesterday. I saw them. Definitely. Yeah, I got today was this stuff, which I like picking up. All Japanese China. And I think when it's like this, it's got that glow to it. It has a word, and I know what it is, and now I've lost it in this head of mine. But that stuff was picked up in blow molds today, and yesterday was the stereo stuff, and I had fun actually. What's my eBay is Log Mac Jacks, LOGMACJAX. That's I got like Alf. You like Alf? I'm selling Alf. I'll cut you a deal on that. I haven't shipped across seas. It's expensive, I guess, for you guys. I'm not a big seller. Like here, Chris Flipping Goodies, he is a fantastic seller. He sells all over the world. He turned me on to these electronics. I blame you completely, Chris. No, but he's smart and he does well. I like to watch his videos. He's one of the guys I actually like watching. He sends TVs out, small ones and all that. But I got like 30 things on right now. I put those little stinking pet shop toys on. Like I said, yesterday they were on and last night they were gone. So that's how quickly they went. And I knew they would go. I knew for some reason now the Polly Pockets and the pet shop things and these things are selling, and I'm willing to buy them to flip them. So, correction, Mike. I don't know Chris. I met Mike, and Chris is my man from Canada. Mike, I know it's Mike. Flipping Goodies is Mike. Chris is Canada. See, this is the world of Harry. If you watch him, you're going to be confused, but at the end of the show, you might be able to figure out what the hell I just talked about. But no, Chris is from Florida. And he's the electronic guy. I mean, Chris is Canadian, and he's an electronic guy, and he's smart too. And my man from Florida is Mike, and he's very good. So he's the one that started telling me about VCRs and stuff, and I'm going, what? You gotta be kidding me! So, sorry, man. Oh, calculators and remotes and all that good stuff. So both of them they both are good. So by the end of the night, I might get them right, or I might have them living in Japan. Who knows? I'll say he's really good. He's Japanese and all that stuff. No, Chris, Canadian, C and C, and we got Mike. He's down in Florida. So I think he's a transplant down there, though, if I'm not mistaken. Diamond Select Battle of the Planet G-Force Mark with helmet. I will look that up. Like, look it up right now. The plant, what is it? Diamond Select Battle of the Planets. Long Island, definitely. Diamond Select Battle of the Planets. Time out. I will. Diamond Select Battle of the Planets. So you got me thinking. Diamond Select Battle of the Planets. Okay. There's $2, three. Okay, let me go to Souls. And I'm looking for, hold on. Your mom. Oh man, hold on, time out. See, this is it. Show more. Let's go to Souls. eBay switched their thing around just enough to confuse me. So you're saying check out the Planet G Force Mark with the helmet. Force Mark. So there's 11, there's 20, 29, 49. G Force Mark action. 79, 31. So yeah, they 45. What's this guy go for? 110. Jason, he's a rare find. Not the one with the mask on either. We're talking about the G-Force people. What year are these guys? 75. Diamond playing G-Force Zoltar or somebody. You probably got one that's worth $300. I'm thinking, right? But that's I would buy that though. If I seen those at a yard sale, I think I'm clever enough now that I've left too many yards and turned around and went back, and I've done it like 10 times. That the 80s, cool. That I would go back and buy it because I did that on a bunch of Halloween in the box stuff. Those little houses, and they weren't Department 56; they were somebody else, and I comped them. I drove around the block going like, don't sell them, don't sell them, don't sell them. Because they had them for $3 a piece. Brand spanking new. I bought them all. So that was an easy, quick flip. And I quadrupled my money. Byron McGowan, how you doing? Toys. Toys has been the talk tonight. Japanese on US TV. A lot of that Japanese stuff that made it over here does well. I'd like to have the old tin crap from when they were pumping their toys in here before the Chinese took it. The ray guns, the press stuff, the ray guns that actually made noises, all them moon vehicles that somehow there were lights on them. Something would work on those. And of course, everybody always left the batteries in there, so it ruined them. But the guys that didn't and took them out, the robots are freaking, they were out of this world for a long time there. Disney actually, at if you went around Epcot and you went into Japan, they used to have that toy museum in there, and they took it out. And it was loaded with mint in the box, all that stuff. Beautiful stuff. To me, it was. I could sat in there for an hour just looking at all those toys because they were awesome stuff. Byron McGowan, my man, he's a wood carver and an air-conditioned expert. Ain't that right, Brian? Yeah, he's a guy I worked with got lucky enough to work with him for 5 years, and we had a good time where we worked. So one of my few friends at work I would consider somebody you could just shoot the crap with, and you're on the same level. So when it comes to what you're talking about, so he sells stuff once in a blue moon, like piano scrolls. He sold all his. Mine was sitting in the garage. Everybody's always asking. They'll go, I want these and this and that, and then I tell them everything, and they don't email back or text back. So then I'm stuck with them again. So I'm going for $35. You can have 30 scrolls of music. These old piano scrolls, like Chicka Chicka Dee and music like that. Some of them big old things you hear in the silent age. When there's no talking and the music you hear in the background, that's probably what the songs sound like. Dudley Do-Right, the cool stuff like that. So, but 7 o'clock, my vacation's coming to a screeching halt, and it sucks. So here we go. Love Battle of the Planets. Japanese stuff. Old Japanese stuff is all that stuff's cool. But I get it all. I buy it all. It doesn't. If it's old, I usually grab it and end up bringing it back here. And a lot of it I flip. Some I do. So still the biggest thing that I'd like to find is a whole place. Scotty, you still in here is a whole bunch of go bust out an old attic. And these are like the dad used to drink and sit and throw them in the corner and find a bunch of these cone top beer cans. Through the roof. Canadians have them too. There's several from Canada and they're all very desirable. So good luck trying to find them. But something I always ask, got beer cans. I even ask about oil cans. So you don't know what you're going to find at these yard sales. And that garage door is closed, and sometimes they'll open it, and voila, it's all there for you, right in front of your eyes, and it's fun. So it is, and it gets me all giggly and stuff because I get to come home and hear my wife go, "What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that?" So that's just the world of collecting, man. And so until I sell something, then she's all right for about one day, and then the next day she's yelling again. So that's just the way it goes. So any final questions or any other stuff you want to see if I got? Because usually if it don't have it, I had it, or it's close by. I know somebody that does. Comic books, shotguns, Hot Wheels, glass, all of it. So what time's Scotty going on? Is he get? Oh, he's live. So my Canadian buddies are over on another station. I think I'm probably going to go over there and check them out too. His show is Antiques and Profits. Why do you want to do that to the dog? Say, now he's making the dog walk across the car. It's not healthy for the dog. It's bad for him. So, all right, fellas. That's thank you for stopping in and listening to me talk about nothing again. On the 605. I won't be back tomorrow night, I don't think. But you never know. I'm going to check out some people's stuff on what they're doing, what they're finding. Scott and I are doing a live feed at 8. Oh, you're at 8 o'clock. I thought Scott was live right now at so you and Scott are going to be on, and I'll probably watch you guys more than likely unless something comes up wacky. I've been in here for an hour, and most people, the ones that's been in here has been in here for an hour. How you listen to me for an hour is beyond me, but kid and dog, yeah, them silly people. Thanks for coming in. Thanks always for coming in. I'm going to put my toys away and go watch somebody else and see if they're playing with anything special tonight. Hopefully they are. See you guys. Who knows when I'll pop back up again because I have no clue. I just do it and see who comes in. Oh, dude. Callie. I'm just leaving. So thanks for stopping in now and saying what's up. He was lurking. But thank you for coming in, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good work week. I know that sounds horrible, but we all got to do it to pay the bills. So till the next time, thank you so much. And I'm going to say later. Have a great night.